Good morning. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm having for breakfast. I'm having 5 egg whites, 3/4 cup of oats, and then I'm gonna have my green drink. I'm gonna start drinking this every morning again. So this is gonna be my second meal. I have tempeh, red potatoes, vegetables, and I'm gonna have a scoop of this for my good fats. And I have been working all morning, just getting a lot of stuff done, and then I'm traveling to China, Vietnam, and Cambodia. So I guess you need a visa for China, so it takes a while. So I'm gonna try my best to stop at the passport place today, and just been getting like all these things done that I've been needing to get done because I procrastinate. And I'm gonna drop Charlie off because she's gonna get her first puppy cut today because she is looking really crusty. She just looks like a big fur ball. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do some back and buys, and then I might do a little bit of glute work because I've been really studying the glute and trying to really figure out how to build it and do different things that I've never done before. So I might do a couple exercises for the glutes, but mainly back and buys today. And that's about it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of errands. I'm gonna be running around doing a lot of errands today, so that's all. I'm just gonna show you guys something. When the struggle is really, really, really real.
It's delicious.
Wow. What a life. Monze looks like me right now. Wow.
Bonzo might actually get a little piece too.
What a life.
Close up.
Are you eating one too, Meg?
No.
Don't lie, you know you had one on the way here.
Okay, I had 2 pieces. Don't feel good, right?
2 pieces?
Warm that one up a little bit.
Wow. 2 pieces?
I might have a third. You better slow down.
Wow. So our candy for our trick-or-treaters.
Come to our house.
Oh yeah, it's Halloween.
Today is
Happy Halloween.
Thanks. Happy Halloween, guys. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. After I eat him.
So we're gonna drop Charlie off after appointment. How's Charlie go? You ready? You ready to get your haircut finally? Okay. She literally looks just like a, I don't even know. What's up, guys? So you guys know that I'm always thinking about things. And one thing that I was thinking about was yesterday when I talked to, like I told you guys, I was talking to my my very first coach, and one thing that he said stood out to me. So like, he's somebody that knows me and like knew my mental game, like when I was on the grind, when I was competing. And sometimes I forget like all like the hardcore like work and like just endless days of like cardio and working out and endless days of eating like tilapia and like asparagus. Like I would literally eat asparagus raw, you guys. Like I didn't care for the taste like in eating food when I was competing, because it was always the same thing. Like you guys see that like I eat the same thing, and that's how I do things. I don't need everything to taste amazing or anything like that when I'm dieting, because I already know like how hard it is, and I don't try to make it easier. Like I actually like the grind, and I like the pain, and I like not having like certain things, and like things just don't need to taste really good for me. Like I'm very like all about like I look at it as fuel. I don't look at it as I don't want to eat this anymore. Like I look at protein as like it's gonna feed my muscles. I look at carbs like it's gonna fill me out, it's gonna give me energy. I look at fats like I look at, you know, like I look at these things as like what they're gonna actually do inside my body instead of what they taste like. And I don't know if that's just always been the competitive mind, but that's just how I am in general. I'm not a huge foodie. But he was telling me, he's just like, and I'm not trying to say this because like I'm trying to like show off or tell you guys anything like that, but one thing that he told me that really stood out was he's just like, Jess, like, he's like, I miss, because he does a lot of men's physique competitors now, and like I said, his top guy just took second in the men's physique pro this year, and he's just like, he's all, I just miss, he basically just said he misses coaching bikini because he doesn't really coach bikini anymore. But he's like, one thing about you, Jess, was that you never complained. He's like, you just literally did the work. Like you just were a grinder, and like you never complained about anything. Like you just got it done. When I told you you needed to do this much cardio or get this many workouts, and like you just did it. And like I guess I forget about all that, you know, because like in our journey in life, you know, like sometimes we don't give ourselves credit. And when he told me that, I was like, whoa, like that's what kind of competitor I am, you know. And it was just cool to hear that, because when you hear other people talk about you or tell you something about yourself, you know, I competed for close to 4 years, and for him to say like I never complained, you know, because like even though he didn't coach me nutrition wise, like he was always like a mentor. I did coach myself for most of my shows, but he did coach me for like through my pro card. He helped me get my pro card for my first 6 shows and a couple pro shows. But for him to say that I never complained, like, oh, that just made me feel some kind of way. Because like I feel like in my own mind I complain about, like, you know, everybody complains about life. Like that's just the way it is, you know. But what we have to remember is we have no right to complain, you know. It just reminded me, like, I need to go back to that. Like, even if it's in my own mind or if it's saying it out loud, like, we don't have any right to complain. Like, we're healthy, you know. That's like the number one thing. Like, we're healthy, you know. And people just don't even like know what being healthy and being able to walk and being able to see and being able to even go work out like is such a huge like blessing, you know. But for him to tell me that, I was like, damn. So I was like eating my food the last couple days, and I was just like, I'm gonna be that same type of person. I'm just not gonna complain. I'm gonna be grateful that I have the opportunity to work out and just keep striving to one day be shredded again. And I'm not saying I'm gonna compete, like I said before, but damn, I've been looking at like old pictures and stuff, and man, reminiscing. So you guys have probably seen these pictures, but can we just talk about that white bikini though? Can we just talk about that white bikini? So as a bikini pro, like, judges will tell you like what to wear, what not to wear, like, meaning like colors and like how does your hair and all that. And like the number one thing, like everyone was always like, no, judges always say stay away from white, stay away from white. But you guys know that I'm a freaking beast and I do my own shit and I don't go by anybody's rules ever. And I feel and do what's in my heart. And my bikini sponsor at the time, it gave me that bikini, and they said, oh, you could just use this like a posing bikini or something. And I wore that bikini, and the main judge even came up to me afterwards, and she's like, I normally never tell people to wear white, but I can say you pulled that off. And I was like, thank you. So like nobody wears white in the bikini pro world, just nobody. It's really hard to wear. It's really hard to pull off. So that's like my signature bikini, and like I always go back and forth competing, you guys. I really do. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna compete because I don't want to feel pressured. I actually just want to enjoy the the journey and like to getting like, you know, in good condition. And I'm not saying like I'm gonna completely just get shredded out of my mind, you know, but I mean, right now I feel like I really want to. And competing does sound good, so you guys never know, you know. Maybe I'm just gonna surprise you guys one day and say, hey, I'm gonna be on stage next week. You never know. So gonna go in and get this back and by workout and hopefully a little bit of glute stuff, because I have a 2-hour parking limit. Oh, and I'm at 24-hour fitness because it's 2 minutes away from my house, and Equinox is literally like a 30-minute round trip. And I kind of just like the grunginess of 24-hour. I don't know if I like the fanciness of Equinox, honestly. It's a completely different vibe. It's very different. Very, very different. So that's why I'm at 24-hour fitness right now, because it's literally right down the street. And I worked out here yesterday and I did not mind it whatsoever. So we'll get this damn workout in. Charlie got her little cut, but they could not do her face because as a puppy, I guess she was over it after like an hour, so I have to bring her back for them to do her face, but they did her body. Charlie, come here, Charlie. Come here, Charlie, you. Come here, Charlie, you.
Hey.
Come here, Charlie, you. Good girl. This is what I'm having for lunch. Cod, potatoes, guac. And then I found these bad boys at Trader Joe's. Yes. Crystal Light and my gallon of water that I've not been good at drinking all day.
That Crystal Light's mine.
Oh my gosh! This is my Crystal Light. Stop trying to steal my Crystal Light.
Give me my Crystal Light.
What did you just eat right now?
More pizza?
I'm done with you. I'm done with you too.
Because Maggie says this is a lazy day. Maggie calls this a lazy day.
She calls what a lazy day.
One of those days that you feel like you don't need to do anything.
Yeah, that's every day for me.
You just went to the gym.
I know, but... What's going on with our internet?
Spectrum's messing with us. I keep calling and trying to complain to somebody. They won't even let me complain. Step ahead.
Our internet is out. In
They
our
say they'll give me a
area.
call back when the internet's working again. Well, at that point, I won't even need them.
Jody, I see you, Jody. Oh, I see you, Jody. Hi, Jody. Hi, Jody girl. Hi, Jody girl.